So real quick, it's almost bedtime, but I want to take a quick minute to show you what we got planning. We got the kids getting ready for bed. This is a brand new pack. It's a Kifaru pack. It's a 44 mag with the guide lid, a couple of other accessory pouches. And I'm going to go rucking in the morning with John, who has also a brand new pack, Kifaru International, and he's got the hoodlum. So we're starting to get in September shape, starting to exercise some. I don't have any weights. I have some weights that's in storage, but I don't now. So I'm gonna try to get some like books, some heavy books, and throw in the pack and see if that'll work. Let's try it. Okay, so we got Meat Eater, Joanna Gaines Magnolia Table recipe book. We got a Strong's Exhaustive Concordance of the Bible. We also have this huge box of random like children's books. So we're gonna stuff all these in the pack and use it as weight. I don't know, like we have to be, like it has to be at least like 25, 30 pounds. I don't know. But anyway, it's better than nothing, so. There we have it. I hope I'm in focus. Am I in focus? It's the dead of winter. We had a big snow. It's going to be cold in the morning. So yeah, fun times. Getting ready for elk season and spring turkey season. And just trying to get in shape and get some of the old gut pouch off. So we'll see you guys bright and early in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's a toasty 28 degrees, and we're going to do a little rucking this morning. I guess that's the terminology. We're putting our packs on with a little bit of weight and walking around. So the purpose of this video is really to get the kind of first impressions / review a little bit of the brand new Kifaru pack, and packs plural. So this started with John. He got his Kifaru. He had been rocking a elderly stock pack for our trips out west the past few years, and so he decided to make the upgrade and jump to the Kifaru. And once I saw his, it was just, I fell in love with it, so I decided to go with one as well. And he got the hoodlum pack, which is it's a little bit bigger as far as cubic inches. I think it's like 7,000 cubic inches or something like that. Mine's a little bit smaller. I got the 44 mag. It's 4,400 cubic inches altogether. I think the main compartment's like 3390 or something like that cubic inches, and then there's tons of like there's side pockets, and there's two like lid pockets, and then I also got the guide lid to go with it, which is another 1,200, and then I got like the hip belt large pouch to go with there. There's tons of like pockets on there that are separate. Like organizationally, I love this pack that I got, just because usually I have so much gear, like with camera gear, and in general when you're backpacking you have tons of gear. Lots of different little things, and so I like having those separate kind of pockets to keep everything separate and organized. I don't know, some people like different systems. But I decided to go with 44 mag, and I think Brian also decided to go with the 44 mag. Of course, the other guys got some XOs and KUYUs, and maybe we'll do some comparisons. If you guys want to see that, comment below some comparisons of different packs as well. But just going to get the first feel of this thing. Initially, my first thoughts when getting the pack is it's super durable. Just in looking at it, you can look at it, feel of it, and tell. And then also the immediate fit, I enjoyed much better than the XO that I did have. Now, I love my XO to a degree. There were some things that I could never seem to get right, one of which was the way the pack fit, and I got the sizing that I needed as far as that goes, but I just couldn't get the shoulder straps to lay where I wanted to in terms of the chest buckle, and then getting the pack to sit on my hips the way I wanted to. I just had trouble, a lot of trouble getting it to fit, especially when it got heavy. And this one, as soon as I put it on, it sits really well. So we'll see how it does with weight. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to a park. It's cold and it's icy, and just going to walk around basically and get some footage with the iPhone as I'm walking or whatever, and kind of get back here when we're done and tell you what we think about it. The old Kifaru International 44 mag. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be great. Here we go. Well, John just said we need to film the sucky stuff too, so that sucks. That sucks. We got the new kifaru packs on, and we're coming up a hill, and it's dark, so I've not filmed a lot. But these packs are fitting real well. I'm really liking them so far. John's got about 25, 30 pounds. I've got somewhere in that ballpark. And they seem to be holding up. Hey everybody. Oh. We'll try our hand at making jerky. So we got back from our morning ruck. We went to 2 different parks, and both parks that have like good trails and stuff or paths were actually closed. They don't open till dawn, and it was still dark. So we had to go back basically to John's place, and we just kind of walked down the road. We got about 1.3 or 4 miles in before he had to go to work and I had to come back so my wife could go to work. I'm a school teacher, so I got a little snow day. We got a little snow outside. So there's that. But anyway, I wanted to, now that we're back in the house, I wanted to kind of show you a little bit more. Let's get that exposure back up. Okay, good. I wanted to show you a little bit more of the pack itself. This is the Kifaru International 44 mag. I got a little mix match, so let me raise it up here. So there's the frame. It's the 26-inch, and I got it in multicam, and then I got the Ranger Green pack, which this is the 44 mag. I got in multicam the belt pouch. This is a large size. Just got some extra straps in there now. And then also got the guide lid, which I will say this guide lid, I think if I'm not mistaken, is about 1,200 cubic inches alone, so it adds a whole lot to it. And one of the reasons I love this is because I also live in the east and whitetail hunt. So if I take this big pack off, I can attach just the guide lid and the pack, and it's a great system for, you know, carrying stands, or if you were to have to carry a deer out and still have plenty of room to keep, you know, snacks or extra jacket or whatever you wanted to inside this. This also came with like this little zip pouch that I keep on the outside there as well. And then also, so this pack itself is pretty simple. There's essentially 2 side pockets, these longer pockets here. And then there's 2 kind of lid pockets. This one's a little bit smaller. You can keep your headlamp or anything you need to get to quick in there. Then there's also another lid here, a little small, or this one's a bit bigger, so you could keep even like a day's worth of food up there, or extra batteries or whatever have you. And then the main compartment itself. So you can see it comes down to a stopping point right here. And then this front, I love this kind of U-shape zipper design. The last pack I had was an XO, and it had the roll down method that clipped in, but I love this zipper style. And so this just folds down, and the way this design is one of the things that caught my eye about this particular one. Obviously size for one was a selling factor. I didn't want nothing huge, but I wanted enough for, you know, a 5 to 7 day trip if needed, and that would be, you know, kind of, I think, pushing the limits of this pack. It's 4,400 total cubic inches. Like I said, the main compartment here is 3,390. Has your water bladder pouch, has another small zipper pocket for stuff, and then I also really like these separate mesh pockets that you can, you know, if I need to get in here quick, I can zip this down, grab extra batteries or whatever I need, and you're good to go. And then your main compartment's big enough for, you know, your sleep system or your cooking system, your tent, sleeping bag, all that good stuff. And so yeah, the extra pockets as well as the lid pockets make it a total of 4,400 cubic inches. And then we got an extra little bit here, and then another 1,200 with this guide lid. So that's the pack in general. I really like the overall layout of this pack, from the mesh organizational pockets in there to the U-shape design. The only thing I would prefer to have on this pack, like my XO had those stretchy little pockets, outside pockets that were on the side that you could throw water in or something like that. Those are really handy because I'd stuff like a couple of smart water bottles in there, and you could hold, it could hold like 2 of those. And so I'd like to have those here, but it's not a deal breaker. I have a couple of Nalgene kind of water bottle holders that go on the hip belt pouch there, so serve the same purpose, so it's not too big of a deal. So yeah, got the big main compartment. These side compartments are also nice. You could throw water in there as well. They're even big enough you could probably throw like your tent or definitely like an extra jacket or something like that. And then also really enjoy this lid and like the extra pouches, and that goes to say, like, one of the big selling points for these packs for me, one is quality, super high quality, made 100% in the USA. Apparently I didn't know this until recently, but only a small percentage, I think it's like 30-something% of the materials and things have to be manufactured or made in America or whatever for you to classify it as made in the USA. But Kifaru is 100% made in the USA, so that's really cool. Super good quality, like I was saying. And then also just the versatility of this pack is insane. And until you get your hands on one, it's hard to even fathom. But literally every single buckle you can move. Like for example, look at this right here. Each of the clips have like this little slit in them, and you can take off and remove anything. Like I can take this off here, and I can attach it anywhere on the pack. I chose to put it here to lock down my lid, but if I wanted to move it further down or whatever, I could do that as well. There's tons of this molly webbing, and you can attach any of these buckles. Also, these cinch down straps right here have this locking mechanism, and once you get them tight, like, they're not moving anywhere. And that was one of the things that I noticed this morning, the first time I really wore the pack with weight, is that once you lock that pack in, like, it's not moving. Like, it stays on your hips, it stays good and tight, stays locked in, super comfortable, seems to manage heavy loads pretty good. Again, I've not had like a ton of weight in it yet, but just so far this morning what I did have, like 30 pounds or so, was extremely comfortable and it sit well. And like I said, once I locked my waist belt in, got my shoulder strap set, it was good to go. Also, another thing, I don't know if it was just me and my fault to the other one, but my XO pack, I had a hard time getting my chest buckle to fit. Like when I got the straps to where I needed them to fit my torso, it was like I didn't have enough, and I'm kind of a bigger guy. It was hard for me to, sometimes I couldn't even get it buckled, and if I did, it was like at the very maximum of what you could do. And this morning with this one, I had plenty of room left. The chest locked in great, and so that was really cool as well. It's again, it helps when you can lock those shoulder straps in through that little chest clip. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for this video. That's kind of my first impressions and first kind of feel of the Kifaru pack. Like I said, I'm blown away with it. I really, really enjoy it. Seems like it's going to be a great pack, especially when I get all the little details dialed in. I probably need to make a few adjustments to my shoulder strap to get the distance of like the back lumbar kind of lower pad to fit just right. And then also as far as organizationally, I've got a few other things that's coming in. I got a new tent this year. And so once I get my equipment all dialed in and get it loaded up and figure out what I'm going to use every single compartment for and get everything nice and organized, I think it's going to be super helpful. For me, this style of pack with the different compartments and the different little attachments, I think it's going to be great. You know, some guys like just one big bag that kind of rolls down, just throw everything in there, you're good to go. So it's just all personal preference. So this video hopefully is a start to doing several not necessarily review videos, but just kind of going through some gear, reflecting back on what's worked, what hasn't worked, and some of the things that we like best. I think we're in a position now where, you know, me personally, I'm almost 3 years into the whole backcountry journey that's coming up. It's going to be my 3rd year going. John, it's going to be his 4th, as well as the other guys. And so we have accumulated different equipment, gear, clothing, boots, packs, and different things, and we've tried at this point a couple different options. And so I think we're in a position where we can comfortably say, you know, hey, this is what we like. We're not experts by any means, but this is some things that we prefer over other things. There's some things that we like, and so we'll try to bring you some of those gear type reviews, so to speak, and like again, it won't be super techy in terms of like all the specs. There's tons of other videos for that, but just in terms of functionality and like, does it work or does it not work? That's kind of what we're interested in. Is it comfortable? Is it not? Like, how's it hold up? Yada yada yada. If you like those style videos, be sure to comment below something you'd like to see. If you like more vlog style stuff, let us know in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for your support, for watching these videos. Be sure to do us a huge favor and subscribe below, hit the bell for notifications. It really does help, and so we appreciate that. So until next time, you guys have a good one. Thanks so much again for watching. We'll see you soon.